Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're starting off with some crystal singing bowl here. This is going to charge up the crystals, the cards, me, you, and our little penguin friends. And if you don't know why there's penguins in the video, it means you're not watching my Facebook page. There's a reason. The penguins are taking over. So hopefully that made one of you laugh out there. All right. So if you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We have 3 stacks hidden under these boxes. We use boxes to encourage you to use your intuition. And I noticed a long time ago that people tend to, if they can see, they tend to make left brain judgments as to what stack. And I don't want you to make left brain judgments. I want you to use your right brain intuitive side as to what is going to work for you. So each box contains a stack. 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks. Today it's the Tarot of Dreams and the Spirit Song Tarot. And then 1 oracle card, and today it's the Secret Language of Animals. And a crystal. And each stack tells a story and hopefully resonates with whatever your idea, issue, or question is for the day. You can pick 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. I highly encourage you to listen to the whole video because you never know, there might be something in stack 3 that pertains to you, but you didn't pick stack 3. All right, so there's our intro. All right, one more singing bowl. There we go. Today we're blessed by this beautiful onyx lamp. We have these for sale in our shop. I love these because you can see all the different lines and it has a really warm tone to it. And we're also joined by a couple of my dragons, and the dragons are also for sale. All right, if you chose the red penguin, dun dun dun, stack number 1. Stack number 1 is snow quartz. Oh, by the way, I let the penguins choose today, so heaven help us all. Snow quartz. Snow quartz is a powerful stone because it's from the quartz family. And so it can store energy, amplify it, focus it, transmit it, transform it, balance it, and absorb it. This is why if you live in a place that has a lot of quartz, for example, Minnesota has tons and tons of quartz in the land. And so what happens is whatever's going on the surface is amplified by all the quartz. For example, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and St. Cloud, lots of quartz, lots of granite. Granite has quartz in it. So whatever's going on the surface is amplified. So that means if there's a lot of love in that city, it's going to be amplified. If there's a lot of hatred, then that's going to be amplified. And that's why those places can be hotbeds at certain times. Bet you didn't know that. This snow quartz can also stimulate a love for the truth and foster clarity of your mind. It enhances our personal levels of tact and cooperation and can help us think before we speak. It can, as long as that's what your intention is. Remember, it's all about intention. And if I use my intention for, quote, good, then I will have good results. If I use my intention for, quote, bad, then that's going to be my results. All right, so that is our stone. That is the stone for the red penguin. And our first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck. And we get the Ace of Feathers, also known as the Ace of Air. It can also be the Ace of Swords. It's so interesting because I don't pick the cards and I don't pick the crystals, but this talked about enhancing personal levels of tact, clarity of mind. And now here we have this Ace of Air, which is all about new ideas. It's mental clarity. It is like a new something coming in, a new truth, truths being revealed or lies being revealed. It can also be something about something creative, like you just learned how to do something new, and so you're going to start making it. Like, oh wow, I learned how to make a Valentine's wreath, and then you're going to do that. Or maybe it just comes to your mind that, hey, what if I combine this and this? That'd be really cool, and you just like invented something. So there's going to be oh, my guides are also saying it could be clarity from dreams. So it could be that you're remembering your dreams better, if that's what you want to do. Remember, be careful what you ask for. Oh, especially because we're going to combine that with a card from the Tarot of Dreams, and you get the Tower card. This is card number 16. But, 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. That means, you're on the right path. And I've said this before. Every time I see this card now, I think of the last time I saw it in a pick-a-stack reading. And as soon as I turned it over, it thundered and lightninged outside. And that was so cool because it was just so, like, right on the moment. But I almost feel like I should have had this card first. There's something that needs to fall apart so that these new ideas can come to you. Like, you have to let go of the old way of doing things before you bring in the new. It could mean that you're going to try something new and that's not going to be right. But I feel in my heart that this one comes first. Something has to fall apart, so you can have this new beginning. So you might be in the middle of something falling apart. It could be a job, a relationship. Boy, the way this week's been going, it's been a wild and crazy ride. It's only Wednesday, but literally every person that's come in my shop in the last 2 days has been telling me about these horrible things that have been happening to them. And all I can say is, we signed up for this. And those things, they may seem horrible, but if you take a step back, you're going to realize it's like one piece of the puzzle. And it's going to help you be stronger. And it's going to help you meet the people that you're supposed to meet going forward. And that's important. And, I don't take this lightly because I've had many horrible tower moments in my own life. But you have to know that you get through it and you're stronger. And then you can help others. And then you get this new opportunity here, where you can learn new things, be with new people. Not everything, but a lot of things will be more clear to you. Maybe it's more clear why you had to have the Tower moment. This is a really powerful card. Don't take it lightly. It's a major arcana. It is a message from the universe. But it's also a message saying, you know what, this is going to happen, but then you're going to have this mental clarity and like a new beginning. Good things are going to come to you. And I have to say this. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it 1,001. It's all in how you perceive it. If something happens and you perceive it as horrible, then you're inviting that energy in. If something horrible happens to you and you're like, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to take a few days. I'm going to deal with these emotions, and then I'm going to let the horribleness go because I don't want to drag that heavy weight with me the rest of my life. Okay? It's all in how you perceive the event and how you react about the event. So what kind of power do you want to give to this event? Do you want to give it negative energy, low frequency energy that you're going to drag around for a long, long time? Or are you going to say, you know what? I got this. I'm going to be a stronger person because of it. And I'm going to use this to help other people. It's up to you. It is totally up to you. So we're going to add to that a card from the secret language of animals. And we get the white pelican. The white pelican. And I'm going to put that right there. That'll work, right? Yes. Let's see what the book says about the white pelican, which is, by the way, Card number 22, 22. It's a master number. A master number saying everything's going to be okay. So the message from the white pelican is, Pelican enters your world to open the way for ease, grace, cooperation, and optimism on your journey. At times, our thoughts and feelings can feel like opposing forces, creating stress in our body and dispersing the energy of our actions. Just as Pelican dances between the elements to create a life of gentle harmony, now is the time for you to bring together the energies of your mind, heart, and body into unified motion in the world. Elevate your thoughts to gain a fresh perspective and be willing to dive into the waters of your deep emotions to bring new understanding to the surface. As you awaken a path that honors both your higher vision and the wellspring of your feelings, challenges transform into opportunities, and the waves of life become the perfect playground to soar with grace and ease. How cool is that? The pelican is here to tell you everything's going to be okay. And the pelican's going to make a path for you. Look at that beautiful bird. Big wings. They can go anywhere they want. They're going to make a path. So you might have a tower, but you're also going to have a new beginning. And know that there are higher dimensional beings, if you call on them, that will help clear the path for you. They got your back, okay? They got your back, and everything is going to be okay. All right, so that is stack number 1. There's your little red penguin. Okay, let's do the singing bowl. There we go. If you chose stack number 2, the green penguin. Yeah, I feel weird today, so I'm just going to go with it. I know those of you who know me, they're like, yeah, that's every day. Pretty much. It's all good. Green onyx. So this is the same as the lamp right behind, only it's a smaller version. But look at those beautiful lines. I love onyx. I don't know, there's something about it. So green onyx is associated with the planet Mercury, and it's ideal for those born under the sign of Gemini or Virgo. It is attuned to the heart chakra, and it's an excellent tool to assist you with confidence, memory, logic, and public speaking skills. It can also help repel low frequency energies and help attract positive and high frequency energies. So wearing it can make you feel emotionally and physically better. It can help ease tension, stress, frustration, and because of its healing properties, it's also helpful in controlling blood pressure because it helps calm you down. Speech disorders, issues with bones, hair, teeth, eyes, skin, and ulcers. Boy, I wish I would have had one of these on me when I worked in the corporate world. I ended up with 3 ulcers and all kinds of headaches and issues from all the stress. But I'm better now because now I run the freak shop. Okay, so your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot, and you get the 3 of Crystals, also known as the 3 of Earth, or the 3 of Pentacles. And it is represented here by the beautiful bumblebee. And I love it because it has, see what it has on its back? Right there. There you go, right there. There's an 8 or the infinity symbol. So there's that saying, busy as a bee. And that's why this deck is represented by the bee, because this is all about people getting together and collaborating their energies. And what do bees do? They collaborate their energies. It's also, okay, I was going to say it's also about being busy, but it's not just being busy. It's about being busy with intention. We can be busy just to keep ourselves active and doing something so we're distracted, but that's not what the message is here. The message is to do things with intention. Like, I'm making this because I want whoever gets it to feel loved. Okay. I'm not just making this bracelet, I'm making it so the person who wears it feels loved. Okay. So that's being busy with intention. So let's see what we're going to add to that from the Tarot of Dreams tarot deck. Oh, and we get the Palace of Cups. So this deck has 4 extra cards in it. And, most decks go from ace to 10 and then like the Jack, Queen, King. But this one has an extra card and it's called a Palace card. And this is above the King. So instead of the King being the highest card in the suits, the Palace is the highest card. And, I love this card because it reminds me of Atlantis. It's so beautiful. Let me get it even closer. There we go. There's little dolphins up there on the top. There's statues that look like knights on seahorses. Everything's kind of round. And round is flowy. It's feminine energy. And this is the card of you've made it. This is the highest card in the suits. You've made it. But it's the Palace of Cups, which is the Palace of Water. And this is all about happy emotions, like getting a new house and you're so excited, or getting that new job and it's actually something you're excited about. Like, I can't wait to get to work because this is something that I actually love doing instead of, just having a job. It can be a relationship, like it could be new love. And if you were asking a question about, is this relationship for me? This is a definite yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because this is a higher, and it's funny because this here looks like a living quarters and it's higher, right? So this is a higher love, a higher intention. We're working with intention here, or we have a hobby with good intention, or whatever it is we have with good intention. And this is living with good intention. And it's like, okay, you've made it. You get it now. You get it now. You're not woke. You are awake. You are awakening. Nobody's actually awake, because if we were, we wouldn't be here anymore. Once we awaken, we're not here. We rise above. But this is like, you're there. You got this. Look at these beautiful rays of light coming through and shining on this place, on your front yard. So this is really, really a powerful affirmation. Whatever you asked about, get busy, because your dreams are going to come true. The thing is, we can dream it, but we also have to act on it. And I feel like that's part of the message. There's things that we have to do. We can dream it. We can put the intention out there, but then there's things that we need to do too. Like, okay, we got to go sign some papers to get that house, or we have to actually go somewhere to meet this new love of our life, or something like that. So interestingly, this is water, right? I don't know why I turned those over. And the card from the Secret Language of Animals is the shark. So here we have more water. Okay, got a lot of glare. What if we do it like, that's a little better. This is card number 9. 9 is a completion card. And let's see what what the book says about the shark. The shark is a threshold guardian. Her role is to test your commitment to the path you have chosen, not with intention to thwart or swallow you in the process, but to give you the gift of experiencing yourself moving beyond that which may have held you back in the past. When shark swims into your waters, she does so not to invoke fear, but to give you the opportunity to face your fears or hidden concerns and allow them to dissolve into the clear waters before you. Shark connects us with the creative element of water, with a level of discernment that allows us to be clear, decisive, and direct. Use your sensitivity to inform your actions. Harness the power of your emotions, but do not be consumed by them. Be willing to be dynamic and bold, to act on opportunities as they arise, but with clinging to the outcome you think you need. Shark's message is to stay in motion and focus on that which moves you forward while remaining open to other gifts that may emerge on the path. I kind of feel like that shark's been nudging me lately. Like, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone. Because it's outside of our comfort zone where we make the changes that we need to make. So the shark is not here to bite you. The shark is here to just give you a little nudge to get out of your comfort zone, to make some changes that are necessary for your highest and greatest good. Okay? No fear here. We do not promote fear. Just know that, you might have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And then you can go, yay, me. Look I went out of my comfort zone. And I got stuff done. All right. That was the green penguin. Stack number 2. If you chose stack number 3 and the blue penguin, you get ametrine as your crystal. Ametrine. This is the one that wanted to be here today. And it has a really pretty rainbow, but I don't know if I can, it's so small in my hand. I don't know if I can show you the rainbow. Maybe not. But it is really cool. See that band in there? So ametrine combines amethyst and citrine and possesses the properties of both. So it's fast and effective, particularly useful in long-standing illness, and can bring insight into the illness's cause. It can help clear stress and tension from your head, calming your mind, and bringing greater focus when you're meditating. Just, if you're lying down, put this on your third eye and meditate with it. It can promote healing. It can unite masculine and feminine energies. And that would even be both halves of the brain. The left half of the brain is the masculine side, and that's logical, analytical. And then the right side of the brain is the feminine side. And it doesn't mean it's, masculine, it's the energy, okay? The masculine energy. And the right side is the feminine energy, which is flowy. And the right side likes to fly and likes pretty colors and good smells and, just flowy. Ametrine can also release blockages, physical, mental, and emotional, and it can energize, promote optimism and well-being. It might also help repair DNA. So if you have surgery or you recently got hurt or you got sick, this is a really good crystal to have on you. Very healing. Citrine is a healer. Amethyst is a healer. So this is going to have the properties of both. All right, so let's set that there. And your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck. Ooh, and we get card number 2 from the Major Arcana. This is the High Priestess. And I love this beautiful cat. Look at those pointy ears. There's a crescent moon in the background. This is the High Priestess. This is all about using your intuition, your right brain, and accessing sacred knowledge, which means you can access the Akash. And that is where all the information from the universe is stored. And, I always, in my mind, the Akashic records are stored in this beautiful, huge library with lots of wood, and I can smell the books, the leather bound and the paper, and that's my happy place, is this big library with all these antique wood shelves and cabinets. And when I want to access certain information, I either talk to the librarian, or I just go to a drawer that has the name of the information that I want on it. So this is accessing that and working with the moon, working with the elementals to access information that you need. We all need information. We don't necessarily need information from the internet. So many times people come in here and they say, oh, well, I read this on the internet. Well, that makes it true. But it might be true for that person who posted it. It doesn't mean it's true for you. We are all different types of beings. We may wear human suits, but we come from all different parts of the universe. And different kinds of information work for different kinds of people. Okay? Just like I don't want to live in Texas. I don't want to deal with that weather. I'm from Minnesota. I put up with the winter weather. I'm not a huge fan of 30 below, but I know how to stay inside and drink a cup of hot tea and eat chocolate. So it's like what you are familiar with, right? That's what works for you. So let's see what we have to add to the High Priestess. This card is going to be from the Tarot of Dreams. And we get the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, look at these cups. They're all overflowing and they all have different things in them, like the drawers or the shelves in the Akashic Library. So what do I want to know about? I feel like this is all about you pulling information into you, information, knowledge, wisdom. Do I want to learn about crystals and gems? Well, okay, here's a cup. Or there's a shelf of information or a file cabinet of information on that in the Akashic Records. Or do I want to learn about bugs and insects? I can learn about that. Or do I want to learn about herbs and trees? I can learn about that. So this, I feel in this case, this Seven of Cups is all about information, knowledge, and wisdom that you can gain using your intuitive side. The old way of doing things is to go to school and get a piece of paper that says you know stuff. That is very, very left brain, and it's programming. The new way of doing things, and if you're listening to Stack 3, you need to hear this. You probably already know it, and I'm just giving you an affirmation, and that's totally cool. But the new way of gathering information, knowledge, and wisdom is by using your right brain and accessing it from out there ourselves. I don't need somebody to tell me something necessarily, unless it's my spirit guides, because they have access to the truth. They have access to way more information, knowledge, and wisdom than a high school teacher ever could, unless that high school teacher is actually using their intuition and they're teaching from the right brain, which they are programmed not to do. Wow. So this is all about you meditating and talking to your spirit guides and your ancestors. They have much more information that is actually going to be useful going forward. Okay? Woo, I feel like this is really powerful. We're going to add to that a card from the Secret Language of Animals. And here I am. I totally have wolf energy, and here is the Timberwolf. Look at that beautiful, beautiful being. So let's see what the book says about card number 39. That is so interesting. 39 is a prime number. It is a special number between me and my son, Alex. So I know part of the message is from him. Wolf comes to you as one of the most powerful guides on your journey to help cultivate an unbreakable line of communication with your intuition. Holy cow. This is totally about using your intuitive side of your brain, and now we have the wolf telling us to use your intuition. Wolf reminds us that there is a pulse of deep inner knowing that often surpasses what the surface mind can see. He calls for a level of trust in this primal instinct that will allow you to take action when the moment calls, even when you don't know why or exactly where it's leading you. That trust, that faith, knowing that your spirit guides and your ancestors who live in the light, they've got your back. They are leading you. They are putting things in your path for you. There is a greater path unfolding. Let the call inspire you into motion, trusting that later you will look back and understand why. Wolf comes to remind you that while there are times when you must walk alone, life's truest fulfillment comes in joining energy with others toward a collective aim. Take time to honor the members of your pack. Call them close to you and recognize each for the gift they bring. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance and help. And when the time comes, being willing to be a source of the same. So if somebody comes to you to ask for help. When spirits are aligned, there is great power in numbers. There is great power in numbers. And remember, the wolf can travel alone, but the wolf also, as a pack, is very formidable. You don't mess with a pack of wolves. Don't get between the pack of wolves and one of their pups either. I talked about this before on protecting the children. So, Timberwolf, intuition, High Priestess. This is all about you using your intuitive side. And you don't need to second guess yourself. Too many times when we're on this journey, we're second guessing ourselves. Oh, that message couldn't have been for me. Oh, that message couldn't have been for me. You know what your spirit guides had to do to get you that message? Now, if you don't want them to smack you upside the head, like physically, listen to the message. So, hopefully I helped you out with something there, because my guides are very adamant about somebody needs to hear this, that you're second guessing yourselves, and you need to not do that. We're going to end with a little golden singing bowl. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you. You are part of my wolf pack, my tribe, and I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because you're worthy and you deserve them. I love you. Have a blessed day, my beautiful soul family. Thank you.